complete bank account statement and relevant documents. Launch the M Plus Global app and enter your email or mobile number to register. Proceed to log in and choose Open Account. Select Market, Account Type, and fill in the required information. Then proceed to face verification and input your signature. Once that is done, your account registration is successful. Now, it is time to deposit funds into your account to start purchasing shares. With M Plus Global, there is no need to exchange your cash deposits for foreign currency, and there is no transaction fees. Click Deposit and choose Online FPX to deposit quickly. It only takes 5 minutes to complete. Once the funds have been confirmed and submitted, the next page will indicate a successful deposit. If the transaction is indicated as under reviewing, kindly provide the additional details required. Once you have made your deposit, it's time to pick the stocks you would like to trade. Click Market and select the Hong Kong or US stock market. You can choose from over 10,000 stocks. Tap Sectors to view the best performing categories. Tap Top Stocks to filter stocks according to their percentage change in price. Tap Most Active to sort by volume and turnover. Found a stock you're interested in? Add it to your favorites immediately. You can also add to your watch list so you can check it anytime. Use the edit function to add or delete your selected stocks. Create groups to organize your stocks via drag and drop function. Stay on top of the market with M Plus Global's real-time market data. Now, it's time to start trading. You can search directly by the stock name or code. Choose whether to sell or buy, click Order Type and select Market to buy or sell at current market price, or select Limit to choose your price. Enter the share quantity and other information, then submit the order. How to check if your order has been executed? Just click on Trade Orders to check. If you want to modify the transaction price, just click on today's order to change it. Congratulations! You're now the proud owner of your first Hong Kong or US stock. Don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel.
M Plus Global, winning the world.
The electric vehicle industry is now the talk of the town. Start trading EV stocks now with M Plus Global. Driving an EV is no longer an unattainable dream, and in the future, the EV industry will be one of the fastest growing industries in the world. Many EV brands have also started to appear in Malaysia. Brands such as BYD, BMW, and Tesla have all entered the Malaysian market.
Electric vehicles are not just vehicles. They have the ability to shape the lives of all Malaysians.
Hello, hi, welcome everybody. Hi, welcome again to our session. Hello. So before we get started for today, just want to thank you everyone for coming here today. I just want to ask whether or not you can hear us. If you can hear us loud and clear, to all of you who are listening, just type yes in the comments below. If you can hear us, type yes. Ooh, we've already got many people commenting already. Thank you so much. So if you can hear us, please type something in the comment. Yes, I can hear you. Yes, you're loud and clear. All right. If it's all good, I think we can begin our session for today. All right, all good? Okay. All right, so Selamat Hari Raya. Selamat Hari Raya. Thank you everyone for joining us here today. Really appreciate that you all can join us on this Monday, which is a holiday also actually. So hope of you spending good time with your family and really enjoying Hari Raya right now. So what did you do on your holidays, Hui?
I went to gym and just stay at home doing some research on our live stream.
Wow, you see, even in holidays, she does research for you guys, you know. She really cares about you guys.
What did you do?
What did I do? I went to shopping mall. I drove around KL because KL now, no traffic. No traffic. Right, sorry for those of you who are stuck in the highway right now. So for those of us in KL right now, we're just enjoying. So I'm enjoying the driving around, go to shopping mall, less people some more. Nobody there.
You can find parking everywhere.
Yes. Wow. Even I come to Mid Valley also so much parking.
Yes.
I tell you. So yeah, so I hope you guys are enjoying your Hari Raya, your holiday as well. And thank you actually for those of you who are joining us today. We really appreciate that you take your time to actually join us today, right? We know you don't have to, but we appreciate you being here. And if you got any other friends, anybody else who would like to join us as well for today, right? Just make sure to allow them, invite them to come in, invite them to just join this session as fast as possible, right?
Yeah, you can just share the link on like YouTube or Facebook to them so that they can join in as well.
Yeah. So YouTube, Facebook, whichever social media you like, right? You can hear us on. Right, so before we get started for today, just want to share with you some of the things that we'll be running, right? So Hui, what are some of the campaigns that we have going on right now?
So what we have, maybe we talk a little bit about what we have for today
Yes,
first.
okay.
Then today we will have our mini game session, of course,
Yes.
which you can get amazing prize for that.
Okay.
So make sure you stay tuned with us,
Yes.
which I think will be towards the end of the session.
It will
right?
be slightly towards the end of the session, but if you stay tuned, you'll be able to win how much trading vouchers?
There's 20 ringgit of trading vouchers, which will be credited into your account straight away.
Right.
Yeah. Before that, remember to scan this QR code here. Yeah. To claim the prize, right? If you win.
So this particular one is to scan here to download the M Plus Global. But at the end also, we'll be launching a Google form for you guys to fill out. So it will be actually in the comments itself, right? You can find it in the comments for those who have won, right? You can go in there, fill in your details like your IC, your phone number, and your UID, basically your user ID from your M Plus Global, right? So very important, in order to win these prizes, you need to register and download for M Plus Global account. So please do scan here and sign up for M Plus Global as soon as you can. Then you get the chance to win these 20 ringgit trading vouchers. Right? So what other things do we have in store for today?
So beside that, we will also share some market outlook and also like some recap of what happened last week in the economy and the US stock market, and also some of the highlights highlights of the stock earnings in the upcoming weeks.
Right, because recently a lot of companies just released their earnings results,
yeah,
right? So
US.
a really big thing for those of you who are investors looking to find that amazing company to invest, to get started investing in, right? So not only that, but we have amazing campaigns for you, right? This month itself, we have two amazing campaigns, right? First off, we have the 5 free Grab shares that you can get. So claim 5 free Grab shares. So within the month of April itself, as you can see, 30th April. So how many days is that before? How many days left?
Wow, you have 6 more days.
So we have 6 more days, 1 week left for you to actually claim this. So how do you actually claim this? First off, make sure to open an account to register, right? And to make sure that one's very important to do, right? And after that, you have to deposit how much?
10k ringgit.
So we have to deposit 10k ringgit, right? And after you've deposited, right, you can claim these 5 shares of Grab. So a really good way to get started on your investing journey as well. And not only that, but you get real-time Hong Kong and US live quotes as well for 1 month, if I'm not mistaken, right? 1 month free real-time Hong Kong and US live quotes. And not only that, but we also have another campaign that we have. Would you like to share with them?
Oh,
right.
Which one?
We have the 90-day free US real-time market data. Right, and how can they get this?
Deposit 10k
No,
and
any amount. So it can be any amount. Yes. So for those of you who are wondering, do I need to deposit 10k? No, no worries. You don't actually.
They just have to register and open an account this month, right?
Any amount. So any amount within the next 6 days, right? So 1 week left for you guys, less than 1 week actually. You can enjoy 90 days free US real-time market data, right? And we are the first Malaysian stockbroker actually offering this NASDAQ real-time. So we only got 6 days left. So be sure to grab this opportunity while you can, right? And not only that, but for those of you who have been following us, you know our very special guest, Louis Lau, our head of research, has been sharing a lot about his market insights, about his insights into the US market as well as the Hong Kong market. And coming this Thursday itself, 27 April, he is hosting another event, his Q2 2023 Market Outlook, Opportunities in a Downturn, right? So for those of you who are wondering, right, how's the market doing, what are some of the things that we can look forward to, and what are some of the things we can do, the opportunities that we can get in the potential future signs of recession or downturn, right? Louis will be sharing all his insights, all his knowledge, his expertise. So be sure to tune in for that as well, right? And
You want to share a little bit about this?
right, yep. So we can share a little bit more. So that is the recap of all the updates, right? So hopefully you're excited for a lot of things. And just a reminder, we have 6 more days for the Nasdaq campaign, as well as the 5 free grab shares, right? So make the most of it at this time. If you haven't downloaded our M Plus Global already, make sure scan there.
Yeah, just scan here.
Scan here, and to register and download for our M Plus Global.
Yeah, it's really easy and convenient. You just have to fill in like 5 minutes or 15 minutes maybe.
Yeah.
Of your information, like your name, your account, your IC. Yeah.
All very basic information, all things that you should be able to find very easily. So it will just probably take 5 to 15 minutes of your time to just sign up and begin trading.
Yeah.
All right. Okay, so without further ado, let's get started for today. So, Hui, what are some of the things you did mention? We'll be talking a little bit more about the economy, right? So, what are some of the things happening in the market lately?
I think because the week just ended, right? Maybe you can start with the weekly update first for the US stock market. So you can see, maybe you can bring up the screen.
Let's bring up our phone screen. All right, let's take a look.
Okay, so when you click on market, and then you can click on the US stock market, and then so you can see the stock market is actually a little bit down week on week basis. Oh, this is daily basis, I mean. Yeah, but week on week basis is actually a little bit down because the market is actually still quite cautious before the US Federal Reserve actually released their the interest rate hikes in May. Yeah.
Oh, okay. So right now it's a little bit on the market is a bit down, essentially.
Yeah, market is still cautious. Yeah, and then they are like digesting the earnings also from like last week itself. We have a lot of US bank actually released their earnings.
I see.
And this week, the focus will be on the technology stocks.
Technology stocks.
Yeah.
So for those of you who are interested in all the technology stocks, pay attention for this next 1 week, right?
Yeah, maybe you can share with us what kind of technology stocks and what technology stocks you like in the comments area.
So what are some of the tech stuff that you are following? It could be EVs, it could be phones. I know I'm following Apple a lot. I'm waiting for iPhone 15 to drop.
Yeah, same.
Mine is the old 11, you know, it's old 11.
I'm waiting to change to Apple.
Apple, you're still Android. For those who are Apple fans, please put yes in the comments.
You know, once you change your laptop to Apple, right? Then you'll be thinking, oh, should I change my phone to Apple? So
mine is the opposite, you know. All my stuff is Apple, you know. Like I've got my phone, I've got the AirPods, I've got the iPad also.
The laptop.
The only thing I haven't changed is my laptop. Because honestly, like once you change the Mac, I know like it's a lot of people say the new M2 chip is like very good, you know, the products are very good, but I'm like, once I change it, then like I can't it's not that easy to interface with a lot of my stuff already. That's the only thing, right?
Yeah.
Like for those of you who are Mac users, I think you would be concerned lah. Sometimes they say they're gonna remove the charger port, gonna remove this like that. So
yeah, but in terms of stability and also the speed, I think no complaints
that's
lah.
true lah. I've got one friend who's had his Mac. I think he's one 10 years ago and still working like very good.
What? Okay,
Yeah.
then I'm expecting this for the next 10 years.
So yeah, I mean, if some of the technology stocks that you guys are taking a look at, be sure to watch out for this week lah. So what about the banking industry? You mentioned that they just release a lot of their earnings. How's the market on those
You mean the banking stocks, right?
banking stocks?
Yeah, so I think around 30 banking counters have released their earnings last week. Yeah, so I think most of them, around 30, and then most of them, I mean, they are doing quite good, higher than expected results. Yeah.
Higher than expected. Oh, okay. So they've been having quite a pretty good run the last quarter, for the first quarter of the year.
Yes.
So is there any particular ones that we should take a look at, considering that they're doing quite well? I think if there is, like, let's say I'm new I'm as those of you who have been following me, quite a noob lah. So what are some of the like major banking stocks I might want to look at lah?
Maybe we can look from here, the screen here, the banking sector.
So we can take a look under sectors?
Yes.
All right, so banking sectors will be under,
Financial, I guess.
yeah, financial, right, automobile, oil and gas, ooh,
Yeah, there's a lot of sectors.
quite a lot of top
Banking.
gainers, semiconductor materials. Maybe we can take a look, maybe you go under one banking, then we can find the constituents from there also.
Yeah, sure. What banking you want to go? Like,
Maybe JP Morgan? Yeah, the same thought. Okay. Oh, already favorited. Okay, let's take a look under profile. I believe it's under the overview.
Yeah.
And under diversified bank.
Okay.
I see.
yeah, I think there's a faster way to click into one sector, right? Instead of just scrolling.
Could be. Maybe under the sectors also, maybe we can search like specific, maybe banking, like that. So, okay, let's take a look. This is under the US diversified stocks. Let's take a look. Oh, quite a lot, huh? In terms of market cap, JP Morgan, maybe a little down from last week, right?
It's the biggest market cap.
You see quite a bit of the big banks, like a little lower than, a little down, right? You did mention also that the market was a little bit down. Cautious, right? You can see. Maybe we'll take a look at the Wells Fargo.
Okay.
I see. Okay. All right. So how's it doing exactly in terms of the market at the moment?
I think you can check on the financial here profile. And then you can check on the Q1 results here.
Okay. I see it's plus 30, which the jump is like quite high on that one.
But this is actually the ROA, ROE, which is some of the indicators. But net margin, it's actually increased in terms of its margin. Yeah.
So what does that mean when you say increase on its margin?
Okay, margin means something like how do I put it? Okay, it's like when you earn revenue of 10,000, and then your net earning is actually 5,000.
Okay.
So that would be 50% of your margin. Something like that.
Okay, I see.
It will depend on if your expenses is higher, then your margin will be lower.
If my expenses is higher, my margin will be lower. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, got it.
Yeah, so it's the income statement. You can see revenue year on year. It's actually okay, so this yellow line is actually year-on-year percentage.
I see.
So in terms of revenue, it's growing from this quarter.
So this is compared to previous. Is it compared to a previous quarter?
Yes.
So compared to Q1 in 2022, it has grown about 17.83%.
I think it's yeah, you are right. Yeah, because it's year on
Oh,
year.
I see. So in terms of the start of the year, if let's say we were to take a look from previous year, and last year also, market wasn't exactly the best, I would say, right? So
Cannot like take it as a benchmark, I guess.
okay, yeah. So, but based on just like pure numbers, it seems to be on
Positive.
quite positive, I guess. Okay, okay. So I'm assuming also like you mentioned the banking sector was pretty good lah in terms of that. Okay.
Yeah. So any banking counters you like, or you invest in,
So yeah.
you can just share with us in the comment, so we can know.
Feel free. Feel free to share any if you guys are investing in any banking stocks at the moment, or what are some of the things maybe you would like to know more about. You know, right? We have our research analyst here with us today, right, to share a bit more. If you like Louis, you also like her a lot because she has a lot of knowledge about the market.
Oh,
Also.
I think we just learn together here. Okay.
No. Okay, all right.
Or you have any, if you have any like feedback or any questions when using the apps, you can also put your comment under the session.
Right.
The section there.
So this is like Hui mentioned, this is not just a place where we just talk about the market, but really it is for us to share with you, you know, like for you to also share with us what are some of your comments you have about the M Plus Global app at the moment, right? Right now we launched about how many weeks already? About
About 1 month,
1 month already. So fast, I think.
I think.
No, I think also like close to 1 month. I think
Yeah,
we are like
close to.
three weeks in, right?
Yes.
About 3 weeks in, right? Wow, very fast. Oh.
Yeah, time flies.
I feel like we just launched yesterday. Only.
Yes.
Oh, I feel like it's just been like yesterday where I was sitting here and launching the M Plus Global for you guys. But yeah. Wow, time flies very fast. So, for those of you who are watching, hopefully you have downloaded M Plus Global already. You've already been playing around with it, right? Feel free to also share with us, you know, what are some of the comments, what are some of the feedback that you have about our app. Do you enjoy using it, right? Any other things that we could improve, right? Because really we are here to create the best app to serve you, and we want to know what you would like, right? Okay. So what are some of the so we've talked a little bit about the banking, but what are some of the things that we can look forward this week? I think you were mentioning to me before this also when we were talking, like what are some of the economic indicators we'll be releasing next week?
Next week.
Yeah.
I think next week we have.
Also, firstly, for a noob like me, what is economic indicators?
Economic indicators, we term it as, I mean, it's something like, okay, so for example, this week we will have a GDP data. Yeah.
GDP, the gross domestic product.
Yes.
Right, correct. Okay.
Yeah, see,
Okay.
you're expert already.
Okay. This is the economics degree that I threw away a long time ago.
Yeah, so it's an indicator to measure how the how a country is doing in terms of like economic growth, or if the economy is slowing.
So for those in the global, they'll be looking particularly at US as well as Hong Kong GDPs lah.
Yes, US GDP will be the focus for the world investor. Yeah.
It's quite a global currency, right? The US.
Yeah, and then the GDP, I think they will be releasing on 27th of April, which is which day is it?
A very momentous day, Thursday.
Thursday.
So, which is also actually the day that Louis will be sharing his Q2 market outlook, right?
Yes. Shall we run through a little bit about next week program?
This coming week.
Yeah, this week.
Sorry.
Yes.
So I think that it ties in very, very well with what on the exact same day that this GDP, this economic indicators come out, I guess it would be good also for Louis, our head of research, her boss, talk
Yes,
about
my boss.
to talk a little bit more about the market. Do you know what he might be potentially sharing on that day?
On Thursday, right?
Yeah.
On Thursday, for this week itself, we have the topics of Q2, US and Malaysia stock market outlook.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So make sure for those of you very interested, want to know how, right? Because for people who are maybe concerned about the upcoming quarter, especially maybe not just investors but even normal people also, right? How the
Economic is doing, like how the inflation rate is doing.
So, how the inflation rate is doing. So, a lot of you have concerns. I see someone in the comment also, right? That there may be some concerns about recession news. Is it a good time to enter now, right? These are these are some of the concerns that many people are having right now. So, if you guys want to know, right? You are Anand7777, right? If you want
Our
to know,
friend from YouTube there.
our friend from YouTube,
Yep.
yes. So if you want to know whether it's the right time to enter the market, what are some of the opportunities that actually a downturn can provide for you, be sure to save the date, 27 April, 7 p.m. to 9 p.m., right? And join us on YouTube again, or if you want, join us on Facebook as well, but any of our sites, right? And be sure to stay tuned for our head of research, Louis Lau, as he shares his insights into the next quarter of the year.
Yes, I guess because last week, if you followed us last week, you actually can hear Louis saying something about the sectors to invest in during the recession time. He is quite positive on like sectors like utilities and telecommunications, which is like more consumer staple stocks and like more stable stocks. Yeah.
So I also did mention, so he was sharing a bit about utility, about what do you mention again?
Telecommunication.
So these are the more like basic necessities kind of things that we need. So
like recession or not, like everybody will need it. Will use the product and services. So.
Then also I remember him mentioning in like a previous session we did, I think it was like last Friday.
The session you with him.
Yes, I was there. He also mentioned gold as another particular sector that, particular stock that may be very good, like gold ETFs. Because like you mentioned, even in times of recession, it can be quite a very stable, what do you call it? Would you consider industry, or it's like a
financial instrument?
Financial instrument, yes, ETFs, financial instrument to take lah. But especially like you did mention, very true, because like no matter recession, even during MCO, so the one very good thing that we relied on really is telecommunications and our utilities also,
you
right?
live without your phone, Wi-Fi.
Oh man, so hard to live without. I tell you, last time my house I got no internet at all. Wow, I tell you, betahan. I have to go to Starbucks every day. Buy one drink. I have to go. I use the internet there so they don't kick me out. So yeah. All right. So I hope that for those of you who are maybe like we mentioned, have no confidence, worry about recession, be sure to tune in on our Thursday session as well.
Yes, I think other than stock, you can also look into ETF as well. Because if you say you are no confidence, right? Maybe you can consider ETF because it's a basket of stock and it's sometimes managed by manager. Yeah, so that so that you can have a like broader, what do you call that, exposure?
Diversified?
Diversified position,
So if let's say I want to find out what are some of these ETFs like you mentioned, they are very diversified, they are basket stock. Do we have that in M Plus Global?
Yeah, we do. For sure. So how do we find ETF? For example, if you want to find Dow Jones maybe? Okay. Say if you like technology stock, then you can find Tesla maybe.
Okay.
For example, Meta. Then you go to Meta.
Would you consider Meta a technology stock as well?
Yeah.
Okay.
Profile.
All I know is the social media lah.
Yeah, social media, they do, and then you go to profile and then scroll down.
Okay.
You can check the ETF here.
Ah.
Yes, and then you can, so the ETF shown here is actually related to Meta itself. So
Related in a sense that they are in these ETFs, is it?
the ETF invests in this Meta.
Ah, okay,
Yeah.
okay.
So for example, you click into this, the first one, and then you click into the profile, and you can see the constituents here. This ETF is invest 44% in technology stocks,
Technology and
35%.
quite a big amount on telecom also actually on it.
Yeah, because they diversified the risk, because the technology is a quite higher risk ETF. So they diversified the risk so they put in.
So they want to create more stable stocks, sort of like don't want it to be too high risk. So they put
Yes.
something that's more stable also to sort of balance it out.
Yeah, that's why if you if you say you have no confidence and recession, maybe you can look into some of this kind of like ETF as well.
I see. So it gives me sort of like the best of both worlds lah. Like if I like technology, but I don't want, because like you mentioned, it can be a bit riskier compared to some others. ETFs like this will balance it out with maybe like more like telecom services, which are like you mentioned more stable lah. Okay. So this ETF is ProShares Ultra Telecommunic. So under this ETF itself, it has all the it has what we were searching just now, Tesla, right?
Meta.
Meta. We were searching Meta. Okay. I can also see all the constituents that it has. So it
Yeah.
has Google also,
Alphabet, Meta.
Okay, all right. So then if let's say I don't want that particular ETF, I can also look for others like maybe like Vanguard Telecom.
Yeah.
So if let's say I'm looking for a particular stock and I want to find a particular ETF, right, that suits what I'm looking for, then I can just go into the share itself, and then
Yes.
under the profile, go under the ETF,
ETF.
and find out all the ETFs that it's in.
Related
Right?
ETF. Yeah, and then you can explore further from there. What kind of ETF is this? Yeah, and then you can look for more that you like.
I see.
Yeah,
I
but
see.
I think for next week,
Quite cool.
next Tuesday,
Uh-huh.
is it Tuesday? We have an ETF. We are going to talk about ETF as well. Like what you need to know about ETF investing.
So
Yeah.
so next Tuesday we'll have a more what do you call that? Detailed session on this. So we have been actually sharing a little bit. We have been actually sharing a little bit more about ETFs in recently. I think in a lot of our sessions, right? And I think some of you have been asking quite a bit actually about this ETF as well. So I think next Tuesday would be a very good time to be able to actually tune in and to learn a little bit more. So who is actually going to be running that session on Tuesday? Sorry, not next Tuesday.
This, which is tomorrow.
Oh, sorry. Holiday too much already. We forgot what day already. So, it's actually this Tuesday. Oh, okay. So who will be running the session this Tuesday?
I need to check. Do you remember?
I think maybe who?
Is it our head of research, Louis Lau?
Should be. I think if you were to ask an expert on who we can share about ETFs, that would definitely be him. So
Yeah.
we are getting, I think, him like two times
this week, I think.
Would he be doing a market outlook this week as well?
I think that one will be on Thursday.
So he combined it with the Thursday one lah.
I think Thursday is market outlook, and then Tuesday will be the ETF one.
Okay. Right, so you get double. So our special guest is becoming a recurring guest again. So, but if you do enjoy this kind of content where you, if you're a noob like me, really want to learn a little bit more about the market from experts, right? Really tune in on Tuesdays or Thursdays, and if there are any other topics, right, that you guys enjoy, maybe you want to learn more about EV, or what are other topics that you would like to learn more about?
Maybe the most hit one recently, the ChatGPT.
ChatGPT, AI also.
Yeah, AI.
How it's affecting our markets. Do we have a job in the future? Maybe I'm an AI, you don't know. Right? So if there are subjects that you want to learn about, please type them in the chat please type them in the comment box below, because that really helps us to find out what are the kind of content you are interested in and what are the type of content you would really like to see, and to help you to continue to support us, right? More and more. Right, so really do put your comments in the chat box about what are the kind of topics you would like to see following in the future, right? Okay, all right. So aside from finding specifically like certain stock, maybe I don't know which is best. Is there any place that I can look for ETFs in general? I just see all the ETFs that are out there.
Maybe you can click on Dow Jones and then ETF here also. Then it will be something tracking the Dow Jones
I see. So these are all the ETFs in the Dow Jones itself.
related to it.
Okay.
Yeah, I
So-
think normally I'll check in. I'll check through the stock I invest. I interested in, and then from there I discover more about the ETF, because if I click on stock, right, then the ETF itself will related to the sector that I'm interested in.
I see. So like in a sense, like I get some idea of what stock I already like. Maybe like you mentioned Meta, or maybe if I'm looking into Netflix, for example, right? So if I go there and then I go to the ETF, I can find more related things that I might enjoy as well. Okay, all right, okay. So that is for the US market at the moment. Are there any other things, other economic indicators to look out for in the market aside from GDP?
I think next week we also have the PCE. PCE stand for okay, wait, let me check. Okay, because too used to it already.
You know, sometimes we just use synonyms or acronyms. Sometimes we also
it's personal consumption expenditure.
Oh, so personal consumption, how much I eat?
It's actually a basket of things, a basket of like food and what you buy and products and services.
Okay.
So they lump it together to see how much you spend.
So this is like per person or like as a country as a whole?
Yeah, it's a country as a whole.
So what are some of the things under the personal consumption? So what do they track?
Wait, I think the expectation is actually a little bit.
It's all good. It's all good.
Wait, it's too many tab here.
Our research analysts researching a lot of things. So
the last quarter one was actually 4.4%.
4.4%.
And now they are
So
expecting
4.4% is a good thing?
the 4.4%. Okay, if let's say we take 4.4% last quarter as a benchmark, then this coming quarter they are expecting a higher one, which is 4.7%.
So a higher PCE would mean better for the economy as well?
A higher will mean the price generally higher. That means I think the market is still expecting another round of interest rate hike from the US Fed.
For the US. Okay, I see. All right.
So what does it mean is that if the market is expecting another round of interest rate hike, and then if the interest rate hike is still very aggressive, then it will actually bring down the stock market.
So this leads to the potential for like downturn or like recession in the potential future.
Potential.
We're not saying that it will happen, but like we said, that sometimes you gotta see the indicators, that are in the market as well.
Yeah, Louis is expecting the interest rate hike will be, I think around mid of this year. I guess he mentioned.
July like that.
Yeah, mid of this year. Yeah, actually it works in two ways. Like if the US Fed increase the interest rate, right, then the company will need to spend more to borrow money, which means their borrowing cost is higher. And then it will affect their earnings as well. This is first. And then second thing is when the interest rate is higher, right, then the market will tend to save more in the bank, and then they will spend lesser.
Oh, so,
So
which
that-
will affect the consumption lah. So
Yes.
people will consume less lah.
Yes, and then the economic growth will be slowing as well.
I
So yeah, two way of
So it's like a sort of like a seesaw lah. Like if all this happens, it will also lead to less consumption.
yes.
So then also it will lead to economy not growing lah. Because for economy to grow, you need some.
Yeah, like people spending less. So that's why people will have a more negative outlook on the stock market because anyhow the stock is related to their earnings, right?
But within this also, there is still potential for opportunities, right? In this potential recession also.
You mean after that?
After that, or I don't know, is there opportunities during a potential recession?
I think in the longer term that will definitely be opportunity. Yeah. So
Okay, all right. So I think we are good. If any of you really have any questions, we're trying.
do you have any questions from Facebook or YouTube? We're trying to check.
Okay, maybe can Beagle be? Sorry, we're just taking a look at our
Comment from you
comments
guys.
at the moment. Sorry.
Opportunities
Oh.
during.
So, okay. So we have Mat Sai mentioning where can you find the contract notes for my trade?
Trade.
All right. So would you like to take the question? Where can I find the contract notes for my trade?
Contract notes for your trade. Actually, you can find. Is it under trade or me? Oh, sorry, no.
No, I think,
think
it's under
me. Yeah.
All right. So under transactions, so you can find it under. So actually, I think it's trade. It's not under the okay. So you can find it under trade itself. So if you've already been trading, this will be a very familiar screen for you. Then you can find under transactions. So I think under statements. So you should be able to find under your statements itself all your transaction notes, right? So depending on which one, so we haven't done any of our own, so we can't really show you. But if you have done, you can find it actually under this tab itself. So it's under your trade, under your statements. You should be able to find most of your details under this tab itself lah. Okay. All right. All right. So thank you so much, Mat Sai, for your question. Thank you also for joining us on this holiday also. Right. So for those of you might be taking extra holiday. For us, we are hard at work. Hui Yi also, even holiday also researching stuff to share with you. Right. So thank you so much for attending, for joining. If any of your other friends would like to join us, right, be sure to invite them to this session. And for those of you who would like to find out more about Malacca Securities, M Plus Global, or even M Plus Online, be sure to follow our social media as well, right? So if you haven't followed our social media, we have Facebook, we have Instagram, we have TikTok. TikTok, you can find our head of research there. His face is plastered everywhere on that social media. What else do we have? We have YouTube. We have YouTube also. We have LinkedIn also. If you're the kind of person who follows LinkedIn stuff, we have all our company, big events also there. We're sharing. If you guys didn't know, this year is our 60-year anniversary, so we've got quite a lot of posts, a lot of activities that are happening up as well, right? So be sure to follow us on all our social media at M Plus Online, right? So if you type M Plus Online, MPLUS Online, for majority of our social media, you'll be able actually to find us there.
Yes.
Right? So if you want to stay tuned for all our latest happenings, whatever new stuff that we have happening on, right? Be sure to follow all our social media right now.
Yes, and if you haven't downloaded our M Plus Global apps, remember to scan here and then download and register. Yeah, because you will need it as well during the mini game session later.
Yes. So not only do you need it for the mini game, but you also need it for the campaigns, right?
Yes.
Because if any of you really want to get started on your investment journey, right, there is no better time than to sign up for M Plus Global right now, right? We have our campaigns, right? The 90-day free NASDAQ real-time market data. So we are the first Malaysian stockbroker to do this. And why is this so important to have real-time market data?
Because usually the US stock market data will be delayed by 50 minutes. And it really means a lot for especially those traders. Yeah, when you trade the stock, right? If you know the price, the real-time price versus you know the price 15 minutes ago, it will make a very big difference for you.
And especially if you are in a market maybe who is maybe a bit more volatile, to have that no delay is very important for you, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So and also 15-minute delay also sometimes can mean the world of difference, especially when you're trading. And not only when you're trading, jam also sometimes.
Yes.
Right.
Yeah, usually a lot of broker actually charge for it. Yeah, and then because this is our new launching, so we bear the cost and then we do it for you. Yeah, so
usually you get charged you need to pay extra for this
real-time data.
Real-time data. So we are offering it 90 days free for you. So who doesn't like free things, right?
Yeah, you have 6 more days before end of April.
Right. So for this, you just need to deposit any amount into your M Plus Global account. Doesn't matter, right? To enjoy this 90 days free US real-time market data. So what are you waiting for? Really, take the most out of this opportunity. Don't miss out on it. But not only that, we also have additional campaigns for you until the end of this month. We have 5 free Grab shares for those of you, and not only that, but a 1 month free Hong Kong and US live quotes as well. This one includes Hong Kong as well, right? So for those of you who are looking to get a little started, right, how do you claim these 5 free Grab shares? You have you just need to deposit 10K
ringgit
into your M Plus Global account, and you will be able to claim this 5 Grab share as well as this real-time Hong Kong and US live quotes. So combine all these together, what you have actually is 1 month of free live US
and also Hong Kong live quotes.
Yes.
And second, you have 90 days of real-time quote for NASDAQ.
But combined with this also another additional 30 days. So actually 4 months worth of free US live quotes as well. So I mean, if some of you are looking, thinking about, Q2 not so good, right? This will allow you to trade beyond up to Q3 as well. Actually, if you think about it, calculate, because this what do you call it? Campaign lasts all the way until the end of April, correct? So 6 more days left for you guys to really make the most out of the campaigns that we have to really kickstart your investment journey as well, and to get all these goodies right for you.
Yeah, and then you can prepare before the US Fed is actually gonna be not so aggressive in interest rate hike. Then the market will slowly recovering. Then if you register now, then you can grab the opportunity to invest into the US and also Hong Kong stock market.
I see. So for those of you who are asking, right, I hope that some of you are fired up, excited already for this additional campaigns. But some of you are maybe asking, what happens after 80 days? Do we need to pay for the real-time data?
Oh, do we need to pay?
So, yes, you need to pay, you need to subscribe, but if you join some of our potential future campaigns, right, who knows, we might have this as a price again, right? So, if you join our future campaigns, you can get it for free as well, right? So, if you want to stay up to date with all our upcoming campaigns as well, do make sure to follow our M Plus Global. Subscribe as well, not subscribe, download and register for M Plus Global
just
app.
scan our QR code here.
And also follow all our M Plus online social media as well to get all the info on our campaigns.
Do we need to convert any currency? When I deposit the 10K, no need, right?
No. So all our M Plus Global currency is so you can only upload ringgit as our currency. But when it comes to if you buy US stock, if you buy Hong Kong stock, there will be automatic currency exchange. So it will be calculated within the app itself. no hassle, no need to, like go to the bank teller, have to tell them, can I exchange
Convert
money?
currency.
Convert currency. So no need all that hassle. It will be done in the app, all done for you.
Yeah, it's really convenient and really just simple.
And not only that, but if you trade, if you sell a stock in US or Hong Kong, you'll get to keep their currency as well.
Right.
So, very easy, hassle-free, no problem for any of you. Don't have to worry about the Forex, having to exchange money for that. It will be all done in the app itself. All right. So,
Maybe we will go to a break first.
yep, I think right now, hopefully the first half has been a very insightful session for you. Feel free to continue sharing what are some of the questions, the comments that you have, right? So we'll be taking a short break, about 5 minutes or so, right? And we will be right back with you at about 7:56, 57, like that, right? So feel free to type in all the questions you might have. We'll try our best also to answer as best we can. And second half, we'll also be playing a
Mini game?
right, where you can win 20 ringgit trading vouchers as well. Right, so feel free to go to the toilet, grab a cup of coffee, makan a little bit, right? And we'll see you soon in about 5 minutes or so, right?
How to buy Hong Kong and US stocks with M Plus Global. First, you have to open an online trading account. It only takes 5 minutes to complete. Make sure to prepare your IC, bank account statement, and relevant documents. Launch the M Plus Global app and enter your email or mobile number to register. Proceed to log in and choose Open Account. Select Market, Account Type, and fill in the required information. Then proceed to face verification and input your signature. Once that is done, your account registration is successful. Now, it is time to deposit funds into your account to start purchasing shares. With M Plus Global, there is no need to exchange your cash deposits for foreign currency, and there is no transaction fees. Click Deposit and choose Online FPX to deposit quickly. It only takes 5 minutes to complete. Once the funds have been confirmed and submitted, the next page will indicate a successful deposit. If the transaction is indicated as under reviewing, kindly provide the additional details required. Once you have made your deposit, it's time to pick the stocks you would like to trade. Click Market and select the Hong Kong or US stock market. You can choose from over 10,000 stocks. Tap Sectors to view the best performing categories. Tap Top Stocks to filter stocks according to their percentage change in price. Tap Most Active to sort by volume and turnover. Found a stock you're interested in? Add it to your favorites immediately. You can also add to your watch list so you can check it anytime. Use the edit function to add or delete your selected stocks. Create groups to organize your stocks via drag and drop function. Stay on top of the market with M Plus Global's real-time market data. Now, it's time to start trading. You can search directly by the stock name or code. Choose whether to sell or buy, click Order Type and select Market to buy or sell at current market price. Or select Limit to choose your price. Enter the share quantity and other information, then submit the order. How to check if your order has been executed? Just click on Trade Orders to check. If you want to modify the transaction price, just click on today's order to change it. Congratulations! You are now the proud owner of your first Hong Kong or US stock. Don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel.
M Plus Global, winning the world.
The electric vehicle industry is now the talk of the town. Start trading EV stocks now with M Plus Global. Driving an EV is no longer an unattainable dream, and in the future, the EV industry will be one of the fastest growing industries.
How to buy Hong Kong and US stocks with M Plus Global. First, you have to open an online trading account. It only takes 5 minutes to complete. Make sure to prepare your IC, bank account statement, and relevant documents. Launch the M Plus Global app and enter your email or mobile number to register. Proceed to log in and choose Open Account. Select Market, Account Type, and fill in the required information. Then proceed to face verification and input your signature. Once that is done, your account registration is successful. Now, it is time to deposit funds into your account to start purchasing shares. With M Plus Global, there is no need to exchange your cash deposits for foreign currency, and there is no transaction fees. Click Deposit and choose Online FPX to deposit quickly. It only takes 5 minutes to complete. Once the funds have been confirmed and submitted, the next page will indicate a successful deposit. If the transaction is indicated as under reviewing, kindly provide the additional details required. Once you have made your deposit, it's time to pick the stocks you would like to trade. Click Market and select the Hong Kong or US stock market. You can choose from over 10,000 stocks. Tap Sectors to view the best performing categories. Tap Top Stocks to filter stocks according to their percentage change in price. Tap Most Active to sort by volume and turnover. Found a stock you're interested in? Add it to your favorites immediately. You can also add to your watch list so you can check it anytime. Use the edit function to add or delete your selected stocks. Create groups to organize your stocks via drag and drop function. Stay on top of the market with M Plus Global's real-time market data. Now, it's time to start trading. You can search directly by the stock name or code. Choose whether to sell or buy, click Order Type and select Market to buy or sell at current market price, or select Limit to choose your price. Enter the share quantity and other information, then submit the order. How to check if your order has been executed? Just click on Trade Orders to check. If you want to modify the transaction price, just click on today's order to change it. Congratulations! You are now the proud owner of your first Hong Kong or US stock. Don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel.
M Plus Global, winning the world.
How to buy Hong Kong and US stocks with M Plus Global. First, you have to open an online trading account. It only takes 5 minutes to complete. Make sure to prepare your IC, bank account statement, and relevant documents. Launch the M Plus Global app and enter your email or mobile number to register. Proceed to log in and choose Open Account. Select Market, Account Type, and fill in the required information. Then proceed to face verification and input your signature. Once that is done, your account registration is successful. Now, it is time to deposit funds into your account to start purchasing shares. With M Plus Global, there is no need to exchange your cash deposits for foreign currency, and there is no transaction fees. Click Deposit and choose Online FPX to deposit quickly. It only takes 5 minutes to complete. Once the funds have been confirmed and submitted, the next page will indicate a successful deposit. If the transaction is indicated as under reviewing, kindly provide the additional details required. Once you have made your deposit, it's time to pick the stocks you would like to trade. Click Market and select the Hong Kong or US stock market. You can choose from over 10,000 stocks. Tap Sectors to view the best performing categories. Tap Top Stocks to filter stocks according to their percentage change in price. Tap Most Active to sort by volume and turnover. Found a stock you're interested in? Add it to your favorites immediately. You can also add to your watch list so you can check it anytime. Use the edit function to add or delete your selected stocks. Create groups to organize your stocks via drag and drop function. Stay on top of the market with M Plus Global's real-time market data. Now, it's time to start trading. You can search directly by the stock name or code. Choose whether to sell or buy, click Order Type and select Market to buy or sell at current market price, or select Limit to choose your price. Enter the share quantity and other information, then submit the order. How to check if your order has been executed? Just click on Trade Orders to check. If you want to modify the transaction price, just click on today's order to change it. Congratulations! You are now the proud owner of your first Hong Kong or US stock. Don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel.
M Plus Global, winning the world. Okay, welcome back to our session. Hopefully you got a good break. You managed to go to the toilet, you get some cup of coffee, right? You join us back. Thank you so much for joining us, right? So before we continue on with our final second half of our session tonight, right, we just want to see if there are any comments and to answer some of the feedback comments that you've put for us, right? Let's take a look right now. Hui, are there any comments that they
So yeah, they have. Okay, Yang Guang asks actually, how can I invest China stock market through M Plus Global? Yeah, we can't like directly, invest into the China stock market for now through this M Plus Global, but you can actually invest in those company, China-based company, but listed in US or Hong Kong stock market.
Okay.
Yeah, or you can invest in those ETF, invest in China stock as well. Yeah.
So
and
for the
example,
moment, we can't really trade in the Chinese stock market, but there are some Chinese company trading in US as
And
well as Hong Kong market. I
Yes.
see.
Like, for example, if you want to look at like particular if you want to look at particular stock like Alibaba, you can just you can just search here and then you can see you actually can trade it.
It's on the US also. Okay, I see.
Then if you want to search something regarding China, so say you search China and then you can see there are China Mobile, China Shenhua, China. Yeah, so if you click this one, China Mobile.
So it's sort of not directly in the China market trading, but we can trade in Chinese companies that have opened themselves up to other markets as well.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, and then like for example this one, if you want to explore more about ETF investing
yes.
in this company, you can click on profile, and then like what we did just now, just click ETF.
Look at that.
Yeah, so these are the company ETF that actually invest in this China Mobile. So yeah.
Ooh, so I'm assuming in there also I'll find quite a number of China companies as well will be in there.
Yeah, maybe we can try.
We can try to take a look, maybe under profile, maybe under constituents, right? So I see Bank of China, China Construction, China Mobile. Yeah, pretty much quite a number of China companies all under one ETF as well.
Yeah, so you can see the region allocation as well.
Okay.
So if you want to look for like ETF invest most of the money in China, you can see this ETF itself have 75% of exposure in China.
A lot.
Yeah, so it's like mostly China and also Hong Kong ETF.
Yeah. So really for you,
Yang
Guang, right? If you are really looking to invest in China stock market, yes, we can do it in under M Plus Global right now, but sort of in an indirect way. You can find a lot of the companies that China companies, right? And not only that, but you can find quite a number of them investing in ETFs. They are putting in ETFs as well, so can not only diversify your portfolio there. Right, so but who knows, maybe the demand for China market, maybe trading in China market goes up in the future. Maybe many of you would like to do that, so feel free to put in your comments and your feedback, and we will share with management, right? Because really we want to create the best app for you, and so if many of you really this is an important feature for you to have, who knows, in the future we might open up the market as well, right? So hopefully that has answered your question. Let's see if we've got a few more. All right, so I see
Lai Ming.
Okay, so you mentioned after I buy US stocks, the ringgit is converted to USD, correct? What happens when I sell? Will the USD be converted back to ringgit, or I keep it at USD? All right, very good question, right? So initially, like I mentioned, you have to deposit your money in ringgit, it will be converted to, if let's say you buy US or Hong Kong stocks, it will be converted to those. But when you sell as well as when you buy, it will be in that currency as well, provided that you have enough actually within that particular currency. So actually it won't need to be converted back to ringgit. You can keep it in USD. But do take note, if you are planning to withdraw, right, any money, for the moment, right, for now it is only in ringgit, right? So the USD will be, let's say you want to withdraw all the money out, right? You take out all your USD, your Hong Kong dollar, it will, all your ringgit as well, it will be withdrawn entirely in ringgit. So it will be, what do you call it? Converted back, right? So where you can find this under the app itself is very simple, right? Ooh. So you go under trade, right? Go under trade itself, and you look under available cash. So under available cash, yeah.
Here.
Okay. So you can see under available cash for this particular account, right? 1,933 in USD, and available in Hong Kong is 2,927. So these are all the available cash you have under this available cash and all the currencies, right? So very easy to see actually where you can get all this information, right? So any more comments? I think
we've addressed most of it for now, is it?
I think we've addressed most of it for now. So for the rest of our session, if you do have other questions, feel free to put it in the chat box, in the comments. We'll try our best to get to you, right? I think right now we can actually get started for our mini game, right? So for those of you who are waiting for our 20 ringgit trading vouchers, right, now is the time to actually be able to stand a chance to win them. So before we get started, would you like to explain what the rules of the game, of this mini game, before we get started?
So we have 5 questions of our mini game. We will ask the question, we will read out the questions, and then you just, very simple, you just type your answer under the comment section, and we will pick the fastest who comment. Yeah.
And also the most correct.
Yeah.
So you still need to be
I
correct.
forgot to mention it.
Fastest can be fastest. If not correct, sorry. So yeah, and not only that, but we also, for those of you who won, right, we will drop a Google form actually at the end of our session itself, right? So it will be actually in the chat box and the comments.
We will announce the winner towards the end of the session, and then we will drop a Google form. Yeah, and then we will drop a Google form under the comment section there. You have to just click into for winners, you have to click into the Google form link, and then fill in your details, including things like your name, your IC, as well as your UID.
Yeah. So UID, if any of you are wondering where that is, you can find actually.
Maybe we can bring up the screen first.
Yes.
Yeah.
So this is actually very important. That's why we asked you actually to sign up and download our M Plus Global. Is because you can see at the top here, you see your UID. So you can see at the top there, it says for this particular phone account, is LJY005, right? So these are the UID, so very easy to find, and very important for you to actually download the M Plus Global app for this next mini game. Okay.
Yeah, I think there's another comment there from Matsa. Say have transferred more than 10k, don't see the free grab share in the voucher tab. Do I eligible?
All right. So if let's say you haven't received it, don't worry, you can drop us your details in the Facebook Messenger. So you can DM us on our Facebook account, social media, or you can call the number 1300 22 1233, and we will be able to assist you and to check to see how your transfer of your 5 Grab shares are going.
Yeah, if you want to know the phone number, you can actually click on the Me here, on the apps, and then you can click customer service. Yeah, and then you can see there's a live chat. Yeah, and then the number is there, and then you can email us as well at support@mplus.online.
Yes. So very easy to contact all of us, right? Whether or not it be chat or phone number or even an email. So you can all the avenues available for you.
Yeah.
Right? So without further ado, let's get to our mini game session. Okay. So Hui, would you like to take question number 1?
Okay.
Ooh.
So,
New finance.
question number 1. What is Nike's current share price? I believe a pretty simple question. It is like you can just search on our app itself.
All right. So what is our Nike's current share price for those of you who like shoes, right? It's also maybe a company you want to follow. So very easy to find what is Nike's current share price. If any of you have your M Plus Global app, this is very easy. So let's take a look, right? So let's go. So Phil, type in your questions first. I'm not gonna give you the answer, right? We'll just keep it there. Okay. So we have Nike, right? We have Nike. So please put in your answer at the moment. I don't know if you guys are following just the next person behind or you guys actually check. But let's take a look at it. Yes. Oh, so you guys all checked. Thank you so much, right? You guys have. So it is $125.53. Right,
Yeah.
so I checked. Thank you so much, Lai Ming. Great supporter. Really, thank you. So, thank you everyone for.
Yeah, what's the Richard, Steven? I think they all got it right.
So, but remember, in order to win this 20 ringgit trading voucher, you need to be
Fastest.
and also the most correct. Okay, so that is. Don't worry, we still got 4 more questions for you to actually. So if you guys didn't get the first question, the fastest or the most correct, right? We have 4 more questions to go. All right, so this is question number 2. Right, so which of the following financial instruments has a risk diversification feature, right?
It's an MCQ question.
It's an MCQ question. We have stock, ETF, as well as warrants, right? So for those of you who are listening, right? So for those of you who are listening, who have been paying attention, this will be actually very obvious for you because we've been talking about it a lot.
Yes.
And it's also a little hint, right? It's also tomorrow's topic as well. So what is your answers? We see B, 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 B. I see someone also type ETF and you guys are correct. So congratulations. Really appreciate that you guys have been paying attention as well. And just to promote and to plug in also tomorrow's session, right? So we also tomorrow we have a little bit more detail, a bit more explanation about ETFs in more detail from Louis, right? So
like for example, how do you check some of the features of ETF? Like what is the most important thing that you need to look into when you invest in ETF? Something like that.
Okay, all right. So for those of you who really want to learn about it, right, make sure to tune in for tomorrow's session as well. Okay, so I guess we'll move on to question 3.
Okay. So question 3, which oil and gas company has the highest market cap in US stock market?
Okay. This one also very easy to find out.
Yes, this is also an MCQ question. So,
MCQ question.
yeah.
Nice.
So A will be Chevron, B Oxy Oil, C ExxonMobil, and D Petronas.
Well, I mean,
Will anyone choose D?
I think there is an obvious answer that does not apply there. But who knows? One can dream, right? Because trading in the US market. But I think we have still a ways to go there, right? Alright, so let's see what are some of the answers you guys have put in. We see we have ExxonMobil, we have C, a lot. Right, so which means our final answer ExxonMobil, is that correct?
Yes.
Yes, yes, it is C. Right now, if I'm not mistaken, let's check what is the current market cap of ExxonMobil. ExxonMobil. So currently market cap is 470 billion USD, right?
Correct.
And trading at 116 USD in the share price, right? So yes, congrats to whoever answered C. You guys got it right,
Yes.
right? Thank you so much. Now we'll move on to our
Question
next
number 4.
question. Question 4. We have, okay, which of the following has the highest share price, right? So another multiple choice question. We have Apple, we have B, Berkshire Hathaway, and we have C, Tesla. So I see a lot of you answer C just now. Do you guys want to answer C again?
Or do you think Apple product is expensive, so the share price will be expensive as well?
Oh, could be, right? So I see quite a number of you actually putting Berkshire Hathaway B, right? So for those of you who were in for last Thursday, somebody put A also. So for those of you who were in last Thursday's session, you might remember us actually taking a look at this as well. So just for no extra points, can anyone tell me how much is Berkshire Hathaway, the share price for Berkshire Hathaway at the moment, right? If you guys want to take a look, right? Somebody tell me, share with me, what is the current market share price of Berkshire Hathaway? I see.
Lai Ming says 00K.
I think he just means lots of money. 400K, 500K, let's take a look. It amazes me that there's a share that goes for this much. Right, and there was also some people saying that we could get there is also a B class for this also, which is slightly cheaper, as you can see, 324, but still the class A one still amazes me to know. And it's
Wong Wing Ho say 496.
400K.
Thanks
Wow.
for the accurate answer.
If I get one share of this, I lay off. I tell you, settle for life already.
Yeah. You can go travel everywhere.
Travel everywhere, you can buy house. I tell you, big house. Okay. All right. So
Yeah,
yes,
so obviously-
congratulations to whoever answered B for Berkshire Hathaway.
Yeah.
Congrats that you got the right answer. And we'll go on to, I think this is our
Final question.
Final question.
Yeah.
Right.
Is question number 4?
This is question number 4, but this is our final question.
No, I guess we have 5 questions.
Yeah. Okay. So Hui.
So the question is, what are the 3 major stock indices in the US market?
All right, so very easy to find also, and I think for those of you who are well versed into investing, this is a very easy question to answer.
Yeah.
Right. So, okay.
Visa, McDonald's, Tesla.
Sorry, we're talking about indexes, not stocks. But appreciate you also engaging with us.
Yeah.
Right? So I see we have S&P, we have Nasdaq, we have TJ also.
Yeah.
Some people put Dow Jones, Nasdaq, S&P 500, the full names also, right? Right. So are they correct?
Of course.
Of course they are. Right. So yes, those are correct. Whoever answered Nasdaq, Dow Jones, as well as S&P 500, right?
Yes.
So those are all correct answers. So don't worry. So congratulations to everyone who answered. Congratulations to the winner, right? So
I guess we have one last question. Do we have it?
I think
We
it's the
don't
last
have it.
question. 5 questions. Oh. So this is the end of our mini game for today, for at least today, our sessions, right? But don't worry, there'll be many more prizes in the future for you to win, right? Not only that, but so for those of you who are wondering who are the winners, right? No worries. We'll be announcing at the end of our session.
Yes.
And not only that, we'll be putting the Google form. Right?
Yes, the Google Form link, there will be a link under the comment there. Then the winners will have to click onto into the link and then fill in their information, including their name, IC, and also UID, which you can find in the apps. Yep.
So don't worry, we'll announce that at the end of the session, right? When we get compiling all the winners. But before we continue on with the last bit of today's session, right? So thank you so much for playing our mini game with us. Right, we hope you enjoyed it, and we hope that you come and watch us again soon. Right, so I think we about mostly finished with our session today. So
Yeah.
maybe we could do a little bit of a recap about what they can look forward to in the coming next
Next
few
week.
days.
Yeah, because last week itself is a lot of US bank released their earnings. So I think the eyeball next week will be on the technology stocks. Yeah, we have a lot of technology stock issuing their earnings next week.
I see.
Yeah.
So what are some of
So-
the companies that I can look forward to in terms of these tech stocks and in this space? You did mention also next week quite a number of companies are releasing also their Q1 earnings as well, not just... So I think last week was more banking, right?
Yep.
So coming this week will be more tech
More towards
stocks.
tech stocks,
So let's say Monday, what are some of the stocks that are major ones that are releasing?
Monday you can look forward to Coca-Cola. Yeah.
Okay. So Coca-Cola, my favorite fizzy drink.
Me too. But I like the Coke Zero now.
Is there actually a difference between Coke Zero and normal one?
Normal one. I think
Can you
there's
tell the
a
difference?
I think there's a
Coke
difference.
Zero is like what? Zero sugar.
Yeah, I think they put the substitute of sugar instead of the real sugar.
Fake sugar. I prefer my sugar
Sugar.
not fake. Alright, so we have Coca-Cola on Monday, right? What
Yeah.
about Tuesday?
Tuesday we have a lot also, including Visa.
Visa, as in credit card?
Yeah,
Okay, okay.
the one we're familiar with, and also McDonald's.
McDonald's. Oh, okay. Also intimately familiar with.
Yeah, and we have 3M and also Spotify.
Spotify. Okay. Oh.
BYD as well, and Microsoft will be on Tuesday as well.
Okay. So
Yeah.
quite a major tech stock there also, right?
Yep. I think they will look at the outlook for ChatGPT and also AI.
I see.
From Microsoft and also Alphabet.
The bigger players in the game right now is all AI lah.
Yeah, like the Microsoft and also Alphabet, because they invest in the AI market. So the investor might want to hear what the management say and how their earnings look like and what is the future will be.
So have you guys actually started using like ChatGPT or any of these AI stuff recently?
use a lot.
You use a... So what do you use it for mostly?
Research information. Actually, it did quite well when you ask a specific questions, especially. But it will tell you like the information is up to like 2021, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then I think it did quite well in historical data and also information, but
Yeah.
not so well in calculation.
I see. But because I remember it says that ChatGPT, they have like I think they only have data up to like 2021, right? So
It mentioned there when I asked question.
so if let's say I'm as an investor lah, like I mean ChatGPT is a really good tool, but if I do want like up to date like information, I'll still need to do like extra research, right?
What do you mean? Oh, you mean the up to date one?
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess so, for some particular information.
So I guess like it's good like if I'm researching like ETFs or stuff like that, like more general descriptive, ChatGPT will be a very good tool for me, right?
Can say so. Or M Plus Global will actually be also very good for you.
Not obvious at all. So yes, M Plus Global under the news also, right? We can find a lot of the most up-to-date sessions.
Yeah,
Sorry.
for example, if you want to look for like Meta, because Meta is also releasing their results next Wednesday.
Yeah, you can see big weekly watch, big tech week ahead. Google, and this is in the app itself, right? So
Yeah.
make sure to go into your news app also. We have a lot of stuff there for you.
Yes.
Right.
And then this particular news is from our M Plus Global updates.
I see.
Yeah.
So we also launch a lot of this information also.
For example, Tuesday you have a lot like Microsoft, Alphabet, A and C, and also
There you
a
also
lot of
mentioned PepsiCo.
yeah. That's what I mentioned. Visa, McDonald's. Yeah. Oh, we should have shown this to them earlier.
We were leading up to that. Totally by design. Yeah.
Yeah, and then Wednesday-
Wednesday also you got Meta.
Yeah, we got like the Ping An Insurance. the insurance company.
Standard
in-
Chartered. So quite a number of banks also still releasing their earnings.
Yeah.
Then what about Thursday?
Investor might a little bit cautious about the bank as well, because we got the bank failure, right?
The SVB and like
yeah,
that
yeah.
every-
Yeah, so can be quite cautious as well.
Okay.
So yeah, we have BYD, Amazon on Thursday as well.
Wow, really a lot of tech stuff. Then MasterCard also. Visa was like Tuesday, I remember, right? MasterCard is on Thursday itself. China Pacific Insurance, AstraZeneca. Oh, this AstraZeneca would be the vaccine one, right?
Yes.
I didn't know
Yeah,
they
the
were.
AZ.
I didn't know they were on the stock market at the moment.
There is.
Okay, all right. So
Yeah, and then this is the companies, and then on the right you can see also event. So these are some of the economic indicators like unemployment rate and Chicago Fed national activities, like some of the economic activity as well. You can find it here.
So you guys, for those of you who are interested in the upcoming weeks, right, what are some of the news that are out? Make sure to check out the M Plus Global, the news tab as well, right? So I think it's time to announce the winners of our session, right? So would you like to announce the winners that we have for the mini game?
Okay, sure. So the first winner for today will be Jason Oy from Facebook. Congratulations!
Congratulations, right?
Yeah.
And our second winner we have is actually Cha Wan Chow, right? Congrats. Thank you so much for
From Facebook as well.
from Facebook as well. Thank you for answering and also what's the word I'm looking for? Interacting with us, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So and who's our third winner?
So third winner will be Lyman from Facebook. Congratulations, yeah. Just a reminder, remember to download our apps and then fill in, register to get your UID, and then later on we will put in the Google form link there, so you have to fill in your data there. Yeah.
So, and our fourth winner is Stephen Tan, right? Yay! Congratulations, right? Also from FB, guys, you gotta be faster on that typing, right? So, Stephen Tan on FB, thank you so much, right? You are the fourth winner, and our final winner.
Our final winner, from YouTube. Our final winner will be Reza Isman. Congratulations! Selamat Hari Raya!
So our version of Do It Raya, we give to you. So thank you so much everyone for really participating, right? Just to recap, right, all the winners again, right? We have Jason Uy, we have Chia Wan Chow, we have Lai Ming, we have Stephen Tan, and we have Reza Isman, right? Right now, a Google form will actually be posted into the comment section right now. So feel free to go into the Google form, fill out your details, your IC, your phone number, your UID as well, right? And for those of you who are wondering when you actually receive these coupons, trading vouchers, right? It will actually take about 7 days for it to be remitted into your accounts itself. So don't worry if you don't get it the next day, or maybe you're like scrolling, it's like, hey, when am I gonna receive this? No worries, you get them in 7 days time, right? So really appreciate you engaging with us and really congratulations on winning and getting your 20 ringgit trading voucher as well. Right.
Yep.
So that about wraps up our session for today, I would say. Right. Before we close off our session, I think we just want to recap some of the events that we have. We have a very event-filled week this week, right? So firstly, tomorrow, right, we have a session about ETFs.
Yes.
So it will be run by Louis. So he'll
Our
be
head of research.
head of research. So he'll be running that session, right? So make sure to really go in there, bombard him with your questions all you want, right? About ETFs, and he'll do his best to try to answer most of them. But really, best way is to learn from our expert, our head of research. And not only that, but we have another talk on Thursday. We have our Q2 market outlook, and over there you'll be able to find his Q2. I wouldn't say predictions, but his thoughts on the next quarter. What are some opportunities in downturn? And for those of you who are really maybe a bit more hesitant about investing right now, this is a very good place to gain your confidence and to get some assurance on some opportunities in the market. Right?
And he's not going to talk only about the US stock market, he's going to talk a little bit about Malaysia stock market as well. So for those who are interested in Malaysia stock market, you can actually tune in as well on the Thursday.
Yes. So if those of you are interested in trading with the Malaysian market, right, we also have M Plus Online that you can download and register as well, right? So you can have the best of both worlds. You have the Malaysian market, you have your global market as well.
Yes, and then for those who are interested in technology stocks, we have a tech stock day as well for this week. Yes, it will be on Wednesday.
Okay. Yep. Wow, really packed week.
So it will be really informative and
so we have tons of stuff for you this week. But not only that, not only do we have informative talks for you, but we have for the last 6 days, for the next 6 days, we have our campaigns going on, right? So claim your 5 shares of free Grab shares, right? And not only that, but 1 month free of Hong Kong and US live quotes, right?
If you download and register, open an account and also deposit 10k ringgit.
Yes, right. And not only that, but we have one more campaign for you. We have the and the 90 days free US real-time market data, Nasdaq real-time data. So for this one, you can kill essentially 2 birds with 1 stone, right? You just deposit 10k into your account, you can get both of these straight out. But for this specifically, if let's say I don't feel like getting 5 free Grab shares, like I will have to question you why you don't want 5 free Grab shares. But if let's say you don't want that, for this campaign, you just have to deposit any amount and you will be able to enjoy these 90 days immediately, right? US real-time market data. So what are you waiting for? Really make the most out of these next 6 days. Download your M Plus Global, deposit any amount, and you can get started with these campaigns to get 90-day plus 30-day additional free Nasdaq real-time data, and not only that, but 5 free Grab shares as well.
Yeah.
And as Hui said, we have a informational pack week for you this week as well. We have what are some of the things we are sharing about?
The ETF for tomorrow, and then Wednesday we have a technology stock. And then for Thursday we have a US and a Malaysia Q2 stock market outlook from our head of research Louis Lau. And then for Friday we have
some more.
Yes, we have how to write on a stock trends with technical analysis. That one will be more towards like technical stuff, like how do you read the chart, the hammer candle, the ascending, descending triangle, something like that.
So if those of you who are looking at your stock right now, looking at what does this all mean, don't worry. Friday is when you get to learn from the expert. Okay, so that is it for our session today. Really glad for those of you who have joined us. Really appreciate your attention, taking the time out of your night to actually watch us as well. So we really appreciate it. So tomorrow at 9 a.m.
to 11 a.m. and also 7 to 9 p.m.
7 to 9 p.m. So for those of you who missed this session, don't worry. We have another one in the morning as well, 9 a.m. to 11 a.m. So do stay tuned for that. But for now, thank you so much for your time. I'm Aaron.
And I'm Hui.
And this has been M Plus Global Live Session. Good night.
Good night. Selamat Hari Raya.